change the infrastructure or even just our own habits. Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into something called Ordinary Access Panel.
Right. It's an internal document, looks like.
Yeah, it gives us a look inside.
A pretty interesting initiative.
Building the future with recycling and some tech.
Which should be perfect for you if you're trying to get up to speed quickly on new developments.
Exactly. So we've pulled some key bits from this panel doc.
And the mission statement is, well, it's direct.
The goal is to change the world one step at a time. And then in parentheses.
Recycling. Simple as that. Sounds basic, maybe.
But it's the foundation.
Exactly. For everything else they talk about.
Okay, so let's start with the hands-on stuff, the recycling itself.
Mm-hmm.
The document says HDPE is fully recyclable, and so is tin and aluminum.
HDPE, that's your common plastic, like milk jugs, detergent bottles.
Right. Stuff you see everywhere. And tin cans, aluminum cans.
Yeah, it's interesting they highlight these specifically. Very common, very recyclable materials.
It suggests they're really focused on the practical side, things that can be done now.
Absolutely. Leveraging established processes. This isn't some pie-in-the-sky idea. It's grounded.
Okay, but then it gets a bit more future techy.
It does. That's where it gets intriguing.
First up, pending RAM bridge technology.
Pending, so not quite there yet.
But RAM bridge technology, RAM is memory, right? What could that mean for recycling?
Well, RAM bridge tech usually points to faster connections, maybe between memory and processors.
Okay.
So theoretically, it could mean much faster data handling, maybe for advanced sorting systems, or analyzing waste data.
Huh. So speeding up the back end, potentially?
Potentially. The pending just underlines it's still on the drawing board. Speculative for now.
Gotcha. Then there's this other bit, third model generation warning.
Yeah, that caught my eye too.
It says it will interface with our .ply terrain generators and convert to .glb and others in Blender.
So .ply files are often used for 3D scanning data, terrain mapping.
And DLB is a common format for 3D models, web stuff. Blender is the software.
Right, so they're working on tools to create 3D models, possibly of environments or scanned objects. But that warning...
What do you think that means?
Yeah.
Still buggy. Experimental.
Could be any of those. Maybe it needs specific expertise, or it's just not fully stable yet. It's definitely a signal that it's, under development.
So we have this practical recycling focus, HDPE, tin, aluminum. And then these developing tech pieces, the RAM bridge, the 3D modeling with its warning.
Yeah, two different streams almost.
But they seem to connect them. They mention our company is designed to recycle plastics and other materials, and we offer a free diagnostics program.
Ah, the free diagnostics program.
How does that fit in? Is it like testing plastic types?
That seems likely. A service maybe for businesses or individuals to figure out exactly what they have and how to recycle it properly.
Okay.
And think about it, that generates data, right? Real-world data on waste.
Ah, so the diagnostics feeds information back into their system.
Exactly. Which could, down the line, inform how they might use that faster processing or those 3D models. It creates a kind of loop.
Interesting. So the current tangible recycling work supports the development of these future tools?
It looks that way. Even with the pending status and the warning, the core mission recycling is active now. The tech suggests where they want to go with it.
Right. Integrating digital tools more deeply into the physical process of recycling.
It's quite a forward-thinking approach, actually. Grounded, but ambitious.
So for you listening, maybe that's the aha moment here. Seeing this blend.
Yeah, it's not just about collection bins. It's about data, processing, modeling, applying tech to an old problem.
The company really focused on the nuts and bolts of recycling, HDPE, tin, aluminum, but also seriously exploring things like RAM bridges and 3D terrain generation, plus that free diagnostics program tying it together.
It paints a picture of a company trying to innovate on multiple fronts.
Okay, so here's something for you to chew on. How else could these kinds of digital tools, advanced modeling, faster data processing, really revolutionize the recycling we all do every day?
Yeah, looking ahead, how might that change the infrastructure or even just our own habits? Definitely something to keep an eye on. Change the infrastructure or even just our own habits. Definitely something to keep an eye on.